Hello again, everybody. This is Ken Allison on Mostly Sports Talk. Now, this is being recorded on a Wednesday before the Clemson-Carolina game on Saturday. So there'll be a lot of talk about that, and if time allows, there's some other things that I'm going to talk about. But we are going to get a little bit of the press conference from both the coaches leading up to this, and we'll have that and some other information about the teams as we go along here on this Wednesday. Now, as we are recording this last night, there were a lot of reports around the internet that South Carolina had made a deal with Tom Herman, the coach at Houston. Used to be the offensive coordinator up at Ohio State. Well, we have not really been able to verify any of that at this recording. So we don't know. Carolina fans, I'm sure, are anxious to get something concrete about this, and this would be a tremendous hire for them. He would be walking away from a $3 million a year contract at Houston. Now, the word was that he had to interview again with Ray Tanner. Now, I was told several weeks ago that when Carolina went out to play Texas A&M, some members of the board and Ray Tanner stopped off or went to Houston and talked with this. I don't know if my leg was being pulled, but this is a very important person in the Gamecock family who told me that, and that was weeks ago. So it's hard to imagine that that was not true. So now they say there's an agreement reached, and he and his wife need to come down and visit the Columbia community and talk with Ray Tanner. None of this may be true. We are not saying that any of this is true in any way whatsoever. So that's something that you will have to just kind of wait and see. By the time some of you hear this recording, it will have been settled maybe one way or the other. But we're talking right now about the Clemson, South Carolina game coming up. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to go in here and we're going to, first of all, we're going to hear from South Carolina's interim coach, Sean Elliott, and he is going to, it's just it's what we could find. We try to find things on the internet that we can legally get, and this is their press conference that he was having. I hope.
First of all, happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Hope everybody's got a good week planned. We're trying to do the best we can with it and making plans to have a good week. But it's our rivalry week. The Clemson Tigers, the number one team in the country. I think we're thrilled about that, having the best team in the country come into Williams-Brice Stadium. I know when I look back and reflect on the number one teams that I've faced throughout my career, I've got a pretty good track record against going up against them. It always gives you a little bit more incentive as a football team to prepare because you're going up against the very best players, very best coaches, and the very best team overall at this point. So we're excited about a great week. It's Thanksgiving week, of course. We've got a lot to be thankful for, and our players certainly understand that. Our coaches certainly understand that. And we've got a good attitude, and we can't wait until Saturday. Any questions?
Sean, how is the mood of the team after last Saturday? Have you guys talked about it at all?
Oh, yeah, we talked about it. We faced the facts, exactly what had happened, what's been going on, and what we got to do to move forward. Our mood of our football team is very good, if you can imagine that to happen. We had a spirited practice last night. We took the team to the Tiger Burn. We told them we were going to enjoy this week. And our team responded. They actually wanted to talk themselves and get a few things off their chest to each other. We allowed them to do that. It wasn't some private players meeting or anything like that, but they just wanted to say some things. And when they came out of that meeting, you can kind of look at an individual and tell if they got it or not. And I think everyone got it.
Okay, that was Sean Elliott, the interim coach at South Carolina, who has been trying to audition and win that job down there. He probably has not. He hasn't, he beat Vanderbilt, and that was about it. And if he were to beat Clemson on Saturday, he might do what Dabo did a few years back when he beat South Carolina. He might coach himself into that job. I know they could probably get him a lot cheaper. They can get somebody with a big name. But that is not the point with teams like South Carolina. They can pay whatever they want to pay. They have the money, and they have the income coming in. So this young man, I hope, finds himself in a good position somewhere if he does not get this job, because he is, I think he is a fine guy. I don't know him, but still, just his demeanor means he's giving everything he can to this job, this school, and his players. So that was what he had going on at that time. So now we're going to go to Dabo's press conference as he talked about the South Carolina and Clemson football game coming up. And so let's get in here now and hear from Coach Dabo Swinney of the Clemson Tigers. That was not the one we wanted to get there, Mr. Engineer. You need to back up one. Okay? Now, that's what you need to do. Had to hire an engineer because I was so poor at it, so we'll just go on with that. Here we go.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody here, and
well, Dabo, here it
enjoy
comes.
some family time and reflect on the things that really matter and things that each and every one of us are thankful for in our lives. This is always a fun week. We kind of talk about it all the time. I mean, we have the season, and then we have South Carolina. It's kind of a season of its own, and really proud of what our team has accomplished this year. It's been a great ride and a lot of fun to see them compete each and every week. Proud of them for being undefeated at home for the second year in a row, and just a team that's been easy to coach. Great leadership, but all the things that we've gotten done this year are all in the rearview mirror. It's always about what's next. That's what we talk about all the time in competition. It's always about what's next. Whether it's the next game, the next play, the next quarter, the next half, the next season. And that's just the mentality that we have. And, so next up for us is South Carolina, obviously. A lot of challenges offensively is for our defense, getting ready for them because they've presented a lot of different things. Obviously, you've had two different coaches, different people calling plays. And they've done a lot. I mean, we've seen everything from the midline to the zone read option, empty, power. I mean, you name it, we have seen it. So it's a lot to get ready for with these guys. And, they got some good players. Pharaoh Cooper's as good a player as there is in the SEC and as good a player as there is out there in the country. This is a dynamic guy that they're going to make him touch the ball a lot of different ways, whether it's the wildcat, screening it to him, throwing him to it down the field, reverses, you name it. He is a heck of a football player. I think only needs like 100-something yards to go over 1,000 for the season. Got 7 touchdowns. Wilds is top 20 running back in the history of the school. He's had a ton of experience. Williams is a great player. Sean Carson's a good player. They'll play all those guys. I think Perry Orth has a good understanding of what they're trying to do in the passing game. Jarrell Adams is a big old giraffe running down the field. Man, he's long and can fly. I mean, he's a problem in the passing game. They've done a nice job of trying to get him the ball. He's made some big plays for them, some big plays. So they got good players. They got good players, good up front. We got a lot of respect for them. Defensively, a ton of depth in the defensive line. I don't know that we've played anybody this year that has played as many guys. They've played 12 guys, every bit of it up front. They are 3 deep at every position, and they play them. They've played all those guys at some point, and got some, mixture of different things as far as what those guys can do. I think they're good at linebacker, and in the secondary, they've I think gotten more aggressive down the stretch and have been able to make some plays. Everybody wants to talk about last week's game, but that was one game against the Citadel is a good team, and they're difficult. They're difficult for anybody to play. I promise you, they've done a heck of a job down there. But this is a team that went to Texas A&M, played a 7-point game, had a chance to win it. Went to Tennessee, 3-point game, had a chance to win it. Had Florida at home, had a chance to win it. So we've got a lot of respect for these guys, and bottom line for us, it's the next goal. We got a chance to achieve another goal on our board, something that's important to us, and our focus is on finishing strong. It's just that simple. Having a strong finish and really just trying to play the best 4 quarters of football this Saturday. Just put our best 4 quarters together. That's what we want to do, and continue to improve our team. And again.
Okay, that was Dabo Swinney and his press conference yesterday. We had more from Dabo because we just have a situation where it's easier for us to find stuff from Clemson than it is from South Carolina. Among the things we found something that I thought was extremely good, and it was from Mickey Plyler's blog. Mickey Plyler is with WCCP in Clemson, and Mickey has done a lot of things, including some TV play-by-play and color and those kind of things. And he writes a blog on TigerNet. I am a great fan of TigerNet and have been for years, and I really do enjoy it. So I did run across this from Mickey, and Mickey did a tremendous job and a lot of research, and I hope that he doesn't get upset that I'm going to borrow some of this as we talk about the two teams here on a couple of days before the game. Talking about South Carolina, South Carolina's offense has not been all that good this year. Perry Orth has settled in at quarterback. He's 130 of 223 for 1,710 yards and 9 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Brandon Wiles is their rushing leader with 559 yards and 120 carries and 3 touchdowns. Lorenzo Nunez is second with 300 yards. He can fly. 300 yards. He hasn't played much. He's been kind of bummed up around, kind of beat up. But he is quite a weapon when he does play. They have Pharaoh Cooper. Now, Dabo alluded to him a moment ago. He is one of the most impressive players that I've been able to see on TV this year. He is everywhere. He's everything. He seems fast, but when he catches the ball in the secondary, he turns on an extra afterburner. He is a scary ball player for the opposition. He has 62 receptions, 887 yards, and 7 touchdowns. Watching the Gamecocks each week, I would have thought he actually had more than 20 carries. That's what he has, 121 yards and a touchdown. That's 20 carries, 121 yards, a touchdown. And he's thrown the ball 4 times, completed 2, and one of those was for a touchdown. So Pharaoh Cooper is something to be watched after. Somebody needs to just, hang with him. Maybe put Mackenzie Alexander out there if you're a Tiger, and hope that Mackenzie can kind of halfway corral him. Jarrell Adams has 28 receptions, 421 yards, and 3 scores. Now, a big issue for them has been the offensive line. They've tried a lot of things, and it has not been all that good for them. They average 21 points a game. That's 110th in the country. This is from Mickey Plyler's blog now. They average 358 yards per game, and that ranks 150th